Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Temitope Banks. So you guys, today again, Nigerian pastors has brought us outside the game. We just wanted to sit there inside the house and relax. I just saw one Nigerian pastor guy that just brought us, all of us, outside. I say, oh my God, we have not finished the one that we're doing before. Now we have to come and talk about this one again. But what shall we do? We have to talk about it. So you my people know that's how. And that's let me just work. You know, say on Twitter now they always they see all these stories. Now I see my senior auntie Sisi Emi, she quotes one tweet. I said, what did Auntie Sisi Emi quote? That's when I now checked. And I saw that this uncle have poo inside the church. I said, hi shy. What kind of problem is this again? So let me read it for you people. Then we will now discuss it and know how the matters arising for today. So uncle, he sat down and wrote down this thing that I want to read. All of them are shouting about how fine my wife is today, but I know how I met her. Hints: until I asked her out. No one had asked her out before me, not since secondary school play relationship. I know what I found. I know what there is today. Marry your spec. Kiki kiki kiki. Okay oh. He now went further. He said she used to feel bad that guys never used to look at her and they were always chasing all her friends. Well, not feel bad. My wife actually liked it. She didn't have time for nonsense. She did not care. When I fell in love, it was purely for her words. Then bam, glory came. You people are obsessed with spec, and I keep telling you, very few people are truly ugly today. Note, most people just need the right care. Very few people focus on values, focus on character. Readjust your equal appetite. It's too wild. Tame it. Stop watching nudity. So now, if on the surface just this looks like this guy is praising his wife and all of that, but when you look at the words closely, it sounds very condescending. Very, these are my thoughts, I'm not in his mind. He may have had other intentions, but the way it came out, it did not gel at all. So some people were not even trying to tell him that, no, your wife was a spec in school oh. They were trying to tell him that, no, your wife was a spec in school oh, that but she was a bookish person. He said, no. Why didn't you toast her? Why did you guys not toast her if she was a spec? So that's how you people now became wahala call boss for Twitter. That's how jams, pepper, scatter, everywhere just scatter. Everybody that started talking, you are this is a manipulative character. This one, that one, hey le. The that be sporty yesterday night too. So my own is that, how will you just come out and say that your wife was ugly? And if you see this is wife, a very fine woman, very fine, beautiful woman. It's just that I cannot go and be collecting somebody else's picture. I would have put it here for you people to see. Beautiful lady like this, that this uncle was saying that if that nobody was asking her out, and from what the friends were even saying, the friends of the woman, they are like, oh no, she was just a very serious person. It's not like she was. And I can understand those type of people, you know, all those kind of bookish people like me, that we're just focused on our books, so we're not thinking of boyfriends. It's not like you're not fine, you're not thinking of boyfriends, and even the boyfriends will not have the mind to come and talk to you because maybe she was all about church, all about her schoolwork. So there are some people that you just be like, this one is a serious person, we value her too much to play around with her. Now this uncle come dey talk say nobody gree toast him wife, and he was happy to say, because it was sounding condescending, like I picked her up and cleaned her. And I'm like, that's why some things you have to read it and really, you know, that's the danger of social media. Sometimes you just want to say some things, but you have to be careful of what you say. Like I put on my Instagram stories, I wish him love and light. Maybe he did not know, maybe that's not how you wanted to say it, or maybe the message you wanted to pass across was a different message, but the way it now came out, and he was now fighting with people on Twitter. And you know Twitter people, those ones too, they don't used to have mercy. Some people are not like, this is a public space. You think your friends are here on Twitter? I say, wow, woo, wow, woo. Why would you bring your wife on Twitter? De. And I'm like, I learned a lot of, because I don't even like that Twitter. I don't used to like. I just go to Twitter to look at what people are saying and carry myself out of there, because it's a very toxic place. And it was still the mistake that this our pastor made. He should have just apologized and moved on. He was still trying to insist that, because even me, when I saw the Twitter, I was like, no, this is not right. This is very condescending. And like, I don't know, I don't live in their house. I cannot come and be asserting that he's manipulating and emotionally abusing his wife. I not did there. She never cry out, come talk, say this is how my husband is treating me. So I cannot make such statement, such blanket statement. But based on the issue, based on these tweets that me I saw, like, it was not a nice thing to say at all. It's not a nice thing to say at all, that you are insinuating that your wife was so ugly that nobody will toast her. You are the only one. You too, what does it speak to you? What type of a person are you that is somebody that does not have self-esteem, that you are going to toast? It doesn't speak well of you too. It shows that you are preying on, I don't know, that's how it comes across. So people should tell me in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? And trust Twitter people. I will put a meme that somebody put. Let me read the meme. I laughed and laughed and laughed. It was so funny. I have their picture here. So this person said, slow down with your compliments. I met her when she was ugly. So the guy now published like a defense that people are being, this is evil. You cannot twist my words to their worst possible interpretation. Scour the internet for my family's picture, then go about broadcasting a grotesque narrative of my family while destroying my wife's rights to privacy. Those that know us understand, but this is evil. I pray that you will not receive according to what you have meted out to us today, but such darkness of the heart. Somebody now responded and said, Sam, I know both of you and I don't understand. Your tweets were out of place, period. Maybe your intentions were truly humorous, but actions speak louder than intentions, and you brought these actions to a public space. My heart goes out to IJ. She didn't deserve this invasion. Another person said he was clearly bantering with his wife. It isn't the place of people to come at him like they are. Let's see, please. Is what people say, you know what is in their mind. I don't believe you are just joking. I lied. Now club that they enter dance. So you cannot just come and say I was joking. Hey. So from this tweet, I'm not talking about how he treats his wife at home. I don't know how he treats his wife at home. He may actually be the best husband in the world, but from this tweet, he sounds like somebody that is very arrogant. And I know this type of people. And when I was in school, I used to clash with all this type of people, because you people know as you are talking I'm saying my own times 3. So anyway, so people now started responding to him. I need to end this video. He said you were the one, somebody said you were the one that destroyed her rights to privacy. This man thinks he's sick, vying for sympathy, but this was you yesterday. Grow up. You are angry because people proved your wife was beautiful. Because his wife is actually very pretty. I don't know for this guy, I don't know what anyway. Somebody said, have you prayed about all this? Maybe you should stop defending yourself and ask the Holy Spirit to examine your actions. If he aligns with you, let him vindicate you. If he does not, let him correct you. Self-control and patience are fruits of the Spirit. Arguing against logic, isn't it? Like I said, probably he had other intentions, but the way it came out, it was absolutely wrong. So Uncle Pastor, Daddy Gio, we are just, maybe the Holy Spirit just use this experience to correct something that maybe you don't know that is actually there, but it's there. So you know how God used to use cane sometimes to flog us, to whip up back to shape, not because of anything, but just to whip us back to alignment. Because sometimes our head may be swelling too much, and maybe your wife cannot tell you at home based on the fact that she's not like somebody like me. You know, there are some people that they can't talk. Some of us will talk, then God will now correct us. Well, that's okay, we will not talk again. So maybe she's not that type of person, and God has to use Twitter people to help to slap you to, you understand. So but whatever it is, please don't be talking about your wife like that, okay, in a condescending manner. Because a lot of pastors, they do this. It will be as if he's preaching. You come to the altar and you are talking about your, I'm not saying this is what this guy does. Oh, I've never been to their church, but there are some pastors that they do that. They come to the public and it's like joke. Mommy does not know how to tie, or mommy, stop it. Wanna stop, and this year don't do that, okay? Don't, you should build your spouse, even the same to your husband. You shouldn't always be talking in the public space, saying things about your husbands that are not wholesome. If you do that, stop it. You should project your partner inside house, so people can quarrel, you can do, but don't come to the public domain and begin to say things that are not edifying and wholesome. Okay, thank you so much, guys. If you enjoyed this video, put your opinions in the comment section. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.